Hey everyone, and welcome to Isms by Josie. Today we're going to be doing a fall French tip design that I was going to do on my mother. If you've seen the previous videos, I was supposed to do my mother's nails, but we got so involved in hanging out and doing things down in Delaware that we weren't able to do her nails. So I'm just going to be doing them now for you today. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for watching. And for the new viewers, please consider subscribing, like, share the video, comment below with any feedback. I'd love to hear from you. So I have started off by prepping my nail, and right now I'm putting on some base coat by Modelones. I didn't want to put a regular nail polish because I wanted the design to last and give a nice thick layer of protection for the nails. I had thought of this idea from my mom because she has short nails, and it was kind of like a nice simple design. So I thought it would be nice to incorporate that with fall colors. So I'm really excited to show you what I have come up with. So here I have some French tip stickers, and these, this shape I would probably never use, but for the idea that I'm having today, I need this deep plunge of a French tip. So I'm going to use this, as you can see right here. I had placed this and given myself a decent little thickness of a French tip, and I'm going to be peeling this off. And I'm going to clean it up with some nail cleanser if there are any polish on the base of the nail that I don't want. And I'm going to keep repeating this until I do this to all the nails. So this is going to be a fairly simple design, nothing too crazy. Again, my mom is like an hour and a half away in Jersey, and then about 4 hours in Delaware, depending on where they are. So I'm not there to do her nails every other week. I'm sure that if I lived closer, she would totally want me to do her nails every other week. So I'm a little bit sad about that, but when I see her again, I'll be sure to make time for that. We just catch up on a lot of things just because I live in South Jersey. She lives in North Jersey most of the time, and then down in Delaware some of the time. So it's really hard for me to spend every week there. So I may do like 2-3 times a month. But yeah, we all took a trip down to Delaware, so that was really nice gathering and a really nice break from somewhat of a hustle and bustle where we are in South Jersey. I mean, there isn't any comparison to New York City, as that is the ultimate hustle and bustle, but I do spend a lot of time at work, and it's nice to get away every now and then. So it was good that we did that. So after that fully dries, I'm going to be putting a matte top coat by Gelish. I wanted my base of the nail to be matte against the design that I'm going to be putting on. I also wanted the main part of this French tip to be matte as well, so that the striping that I do on top of it will pop out more against the matte finish. So as you can see, I have some overage on my skin with the nail polish, but That's quite alright because we'll nail cleanse that afterwards. So here I'm taking Game of Chromes and I'm doing a really thin line, kind of bit half of the French tip and just lining it. I'm going to be doing these nice curves with these lines that meet at one point, so that's going to be looking pretty cool. I forgot to mention that the colors that I'm using is, this one is Game of Chromes, as you know, my favorite color for Sally Hensen's Miracle Gel. And then the other color that I use, which I think is so perfect for the fall, is, I almost forgot, is Wine Stock. And again, I think it's such a perfect color for the fall for some reason. So I tend to use that a lot around this time of the year. And I thought it would be really great to for colors for my mom. So I'm just gonna continue lining this halfway on each nail. And I'm letting this dry in between, and I'm going to be taking my wine stock again, and I'm going to try to do some very, very, very thin lines to follow this curve, but I'm going to be spreading it out a bit. And it's very tedious too, I think. Also, I think these colors are like halfway down the bottle, and when you use up your nail polish, or at least regular nail polish, it tends to get thicker towards the end of that bottle there. So it's really tough to place a nice, crisp, thin line without dragging some of that polish with the brush. But after a few attempts, I was able to get the consistency that I was looking for. I definitely just had to lightly brush the nail and just move that swoosh as fast as I could to make a nice crisp line. And here I'm just going back and making them a little darker because that one stroke makes it look so much lighter than what the bottle color looks like. So I definitely want to darken that up so that it all matches. And again, this is very simple. I mean, even with regular polish as the base coat or matte coat, you can be able to do this design with or without gel. And again, it's fairly messy right now on the skin, but don't worry because after we put our top coat of gel, we'll be able to cleanse this all off. If you use regular nail polish, the other way that you can do this is liquid latex, or you can do a Q-tip with nail cleanser acetone. Acetone will work best. Just be careful on your design there because the Q-tips are kind of fuzzy. I also tend to use my lint-free wipe. I'll dip like very lightly the edge on to some acetone or nail cleanser and then just glide the edge over the part that is covered with nail polish, and you want to do it right after you had made that mistake so that it easily wipes off. So last but not least, I am putting on this Game of Chromes swoosh. It's going to meet from the bottom middle to the middle top. And this is going to go over the two lines that we did. And we're just going to do this for layering so that we break it up a bit. And after that dries, I'm going to take some gummy jelly and I'm going to put a small dot right where all these points hit. I thought it would be nice to give my mom a little bling. And as I'm doing this, now I'm starting to feel bad that we didn't have time to get to the nails, but To be honest, all the time that I had spent for the past 3 days was definitely worth more than the time we would have just sat there doing nails. So we definitely went about and did things around the house, and yeah, I'll definitely need to do that again at some point. With the holidays coming, it gets so busy, so I definitely wanted to fit this in, and not so much busy on my end because I don't really do much. But everybody else has their own plans. We're just gonna stay home here. We're not vaccinated, and we love spending time together, so it's just going to be a him and me Thanksgiving and Christmas. So that'll be great. And this will probably be a first time in years because when he was working his schedule, we never got to have a holiday together because holidays were so big, obviously, that they needed more manpower. And I was always home, but we always ended up doing our holiday on a different day. So after curing that, I'm taking some Nourish Cuticle Oil. I had nail cleansed my skin to remove the regular nail polish, and I'm just rubbing this in now, bringing some life back into my hands. And because there's a matte finish, I did go back and take a Q-tip with nail cleanser and just wiped it over the nails to bring back that matte finish. And here is the end result. A very simple, but not so simple, fall French tip. And I love these colors. These colors just always remind me of fall. And again, I tend to use these a lot around this time. So it looks really nice. It looks like those lines just feather off the rhinestone. Oh, I think she would have loved it. Now I feel bad. All right, well, thank you so much for watching. This is Isms by Josie. Please share, like, and subscribe for future videos. And join me again next time when I do a long nail design for you guys. Thanks. Bye.